Hello everybody, this is 𝐤𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧 coming to you from somewhere in this world. And we are going down to the pier today and deal with a swarming abduction. So keep your fingers crossed that we all stay healthy, so we indeed can do,
Spokojnie,
or
wszystko
have a
będzie w
chance
porządku.
to do, you know, a nice little alien base assault at the end of the month, or before the end of the month. Good to see you in here, Hope-san. Good to see you in here. And I don't know why, but I'm feeling cold today. And it's not even the coldest it's been, but the cold's getting to me today. For whatever reason. I was outside too much, that's why. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hope everybody's doing well, and we're ready for a nice swarming. We've done this map a while. Well, you know, it's a long war. We've done a lot of the maps quite a bit. Yeah, I noticed that it's at a few, 2-3 days from now, it's warming up nicely. I was shown that today when I was out and about today, because I was going, man, it's just chilly. And he said, yeah, but we're gonna be warm pretty soon. Yeah, in fact, I was invited to go hiking in the mountains this weekend? And I was like, I think I'll pass, but if it starts warming up, yeah, I'll be up for hiking again. But not if I gotta worry about slipping around in the mountains. No, 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 no. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I think the cold, even when I went living in California, you go up in the mountains to ski. I mean, it's cold because there's snow, but it's different. Oh, let's face it. When I lived around Boston, it was cold. It was cold. I just haven't done it enough in my life. And Floki's in the house. Everybody has noticed and is applauding. Good to see you in here, my friend. Good to see you in here. Hope all is well with you. Both of you, as a matter of fact, are early chatters for the live stream as we get a couple minutes to go for top of the hour, and then we'll see how we do on this mission. One or more structures in an area bounded by water. So it limits our mobility. Well, let's face it. All the maps have edges and limit our mobility and where we can go. I mean, let's face it. It just feels tighter when it's water that surrounds you. Unlike just a forest, well, yeah, if I push through the trees, I'll get there. Here, it's like water. I'm not gonna swim. We're at the edge of the map. Why is, you know, all the services at one time or another, weird things happen on Twitch every now and then. Weird things a lot seem to be happening to you, Nightmare. But you're in. But you're in. What was what is it? How is it blocking you? I don't understand. Have you been a bad boy? Oh, it did crash about 15 hours ago? Okay. What was I doing 15 hours ago? Well, 12 hours. Oh, that's the middle of the night. Our last 3 messages didn't make it through? Well, guess who's not going to be... Yeah, guess who's not going to be, you know, #1 in chat today? Oh well. It is top of the hour, so I say we get this party started and head on out to the pier to hopefully not face a Sharknado or whatever I called it. I did like a Bersharker, kind of was a cool word. I call it a Sharkuton, so whatever. I think I used that one photo that I photoshopped way back near the beginning of the episode, near the beginning of the playthrough, and I said, you know, we're on this pier again. It's time to break out the Sharkuton or the, you know, the Berserker or whatever you want to call it. Not that we're gonna face it, but anyway, this is a good old pier. This is the one side you can start on, and I think in the thumbnail I use the other side that you can start on. So there's two pictures of this pier, and now you've seen them both. So let's take a look at the team I picked out. We got Nefertiti going out, and you know, medkits and smoke, that's what they do. The one thing is we have Titan armor under repair, so Nefertiti needs to be careful because we haven't worn some Carapace armor in ages. Maybe I should build just one more backup piece of Titan armor for the occasional times where they get damaged if somebody gets hit. We are bringing out a sergeant. It's funny, I'm bringing out what I feel like are a lot of people I haven't seen in a while, and then I'm going, damn, they're all master sergeants. Well, except for Tisiphone. So Tisiphone is going to come out. We give Mind Shield. We gave Mimic beacons because he's wearing the Mind Shield. We're going to see if we see any better results from the Mimic beacon if we get to use it today. And we'll, you know, we'll see. We'll see if pairing those make it better, or if we even have the right kind. It'll all be mechanical enemies now. Hey Stormaris, good to see you. Thanks for popping in just in time for the start. Then we got Disco going out. He's got the Plasma Nova gun. We haven't taken Bulwark out in a while, and guess what? We are today. So Bulwark, you probably wondered whatever happened to you. It's been a little while because I haven't been using a lot of assault. So, we haven't also used this weapon in a while, a reflex cannon, but I started looking at the numbers, this versus, you know, the heavy thing, the heavy plasma rifle. This is a pretty damn good weapon for up close. I did give breaching ammo to try to overcome the DR things that shotguns tend to have, but this has good damage output, and it's not plasma, it's reflex, whatever that means. So yeah, it's not the primary team, so it isn't the end of the world. What is the end of the world if things don't go well is equipment. I care about the equipment, not the people. That just sounds terrible. I don't care if you gotta crawl back to the barracks, guys. Get your equipment back in one piece for me, will ya? That's pretty much the way it sounds. So I got 2 motion trackers on this one. I think I only have 2 battle scanners. I didn't bring any extra that way, but we'll see how it goes. Cuts and Bodley, you're out on this one, Furball, so it may eliminate you from potential going on the alien base assault, but we'll have Rickroll as a scout available by then, so we'll see. Cargo Morrison going out with another non-plasma dragon weapon, but you know, these things still hit fairly well. And Emo, you got the sniper call on this one, so we're bringing you along, and it can potentially have some nice lines of sight for a flying sniper, so there you go. Yeah, don't lose the gun and you won't get a bullet. Exactly. Well, not even just that, don't bring it back in working order, working condition. That's also something. Then we brought out Blue Jay. I figured with Rickroll back in hours, I could afford, technically I have 2 leaders out on this one, and Blue Jay will not be considered the leader here because Nefertiti, no relation, by the way, is senior officer on this one. So Blue Jay's going out with a full complement of rockets, and we got 3 to destroy cover, which maybe that'll come in handy on this one with these mid of the map, you know, storage containers to kind of break the map in half. So we'll see how it goes. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. We got laser pistol on emo. I got 2 plasma pistols on those that tend to be a little closer to the front. The laser pistol just in case there's some type of floater that could, you know, do the fly to the rear thing, so he has a little close range protection. Emo does. So there you go. I can't think of anything else I need to add. And just kind of double checking. Yeah, I don't know. I was on 𝐜𝐡𝐤𝐬𝐬, even though your aim is like 101, I still, with the marksman scope, brought an additional scope on top of that to improve your aim to like 110. Because with all the damage or defensive perks we've been seeing so much lately of, I figure let's up our aim to overcome some of this that we've been facing. Vanner, good to see you. And there's emo, ready to go. So you made it in here just in time to see your soldier and see how it goes. And Gleaser, please don't make a high roll. I know you're coming in here. Okay, 49%. Whew. Yeah, it's an ambush. Wrong game. You're always in the wrong game, Carlos. Always in the wrong game. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get down there, enemy. Everybody, let's check your weapons, check your ammo, and let's make this happen. Well, long flight across the Atlantic, but you know, the Sky Ranger makes it a breeze. Let's begin.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation.
Ibadan.
The alien abductions are becoming more brazen every day. We've got reports coming in of attacks in broad daylight. We're the only ones who can respond to this threat, so we should get down there.
Ibadan is not a city I'm familiar with, but then I've never been to Nigeria either, so who knows. Operation Sacred Priest is ahead of us. As Nightmare says, go with grace, and as I am about to say, Sacerdote Sagrado. In the least Italian way I can manage it. Sacerdote Sagrado. There you go. Both sounded Italian to my ear, somehow. Ah, here we go.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by.
Good and very Italian.
Reading you 5 by 5.
Okay, we get the vanilla start. This is the side we start on, you know, the very first time we ever play this map. Way back. Oh boy, the first time I played this map was a hell of a long time ago. So let's go see what might be nearby. I think we'll start with Furball. And guess what? Furball doesn't have to move an inch because something is kind of nearby. I think I'll see if I can throw the battle scanner there and see what we're faced with to start this mission. Yeah, there we go. We'll put it on top of those. So hopefully... Okay, so it looks like... No, they're a little farther back than I judged it to be. I thought I'd be right around where they were. But we got a mechtoid, 3 sectoids. None of them look like they are big head sectoids. And it's hard to judge without a second mechtoid there whether this is a big one. But that is our opening pod, and it doesn't seem to be anything else. So I think what we're just going to do is set up for shredding. And we'll bring Blue Jay right here that, well, unless they move, of course. We'll come right here to steady a rocket. And that's how I'm planning long as they don't move. That's how I'm planning to start the festivities. The other thing I could do, I might just bring, because this is the best way to me getting as far forward as I can with you. This is cutting off the lines of sight, and I'm thinking I'm just going to get my reflex cannon as close as we can get it. So when they get active, maybe we'll have a chance to use it. Do it, Bulwark. Alright, and he did stay hidden, as I hoped. Now... That's a Plasma Nova gun. I don't really need to have you in cover, because you can move, like, to cover. If I moved you here, you'd be able to get to there if things activate. The one I want to get somewhere would be Cargo Morrison, but I'm a little worried. Yeah, we're on episode 10. It's the way in a way, that's the way it feels. So maybe I can get you here. And it looks like we can, because you're... Yeah, that looks like we're safe to move here. So let's do it. And then you'll be in place to suppress, unless of course, once again, they move.
Copy, moving on target.
And Tariq to Symphony. Flashbang ain't gonna help us. Smoke, I guess for this round, the first pod, I don't have to push you forward. So to Symphony, we're just gonna go here. And Nefertiti, you can hide behind full cover. Except, let's make you hide behind this full cover.
Yes, sir.
And then, for flight, I'm thinking, Emo, let's fly you over here. So if they move forward, you know, you might still get an angle. Yeah, I want to come this way with you. Let's try this. And once again, if they don't move, we're gonna have some lines of sight coming up. We'll steady you, and then disco. Yeah, I'm gonna do just pretty much what I said. I'm gonna move you up here, and that angle looked good. And then, depending on how they activate, you'll be able to reach some positions, I do believe. So as a matter of fact, we'll bring you right here.
Got it.
And just Overwatch.
He's off.
Eyes on the prize.
Here we go. Are they moving? Is this the moving pod? No, it's not. So guess what we get to do? We get to open with a rocket and shred that baby. Yeah, this way we shred them all. They're all red. It's 100% gonna deliver where we want it. Kaboom.
Rockets away.
Yeah, I felt like this was a tiny enough map that maybe we could get away with using an assault. A very narrow, close quarters, and I might be able to use one. That's why I picked one out. Because it's hard for me sometimes, especially on more wide open maps, to finagle getting someone like this up close to be able to help us out. So that was my thinking. So, uh-oh. Why? Inquiring minds would like to know why. Why? Oh. Why? Well, what do you have? You have Mayhem. Probably without, because you have Resilience. So Mayhem without Danger Zone isn't gonna lock him down. So I can't see him. You get wrong game. Everybody's in the wrong game. What y'all doing here? You're looking for the wrong game. Oh man. So I can't move you forward. So guess what, Furball? I'm gonna need some help. Okay. Well, I also technically won't need suppression then after this, but I can get suppression here if we think we need it. But I can't do it unless I run the Overwatch, which is right about here, because I'm not gonna see it. Like, we don't have a step out. That's not enough of an angle. So Furball, that's still cover for you, and then it'll allow step out for suppression, and then we got it covered for this turn, at least. For this turn, or at least. Yeah, the fabric of reality twists and buckles all the time with line of sight rules in this game, doesn't it? Okay, yeah, that's the only way I can see making this work. And Furball, come here.
Copy that.
Okay, Furball survives yet again. Good old Furball. You can always count on him to run the Overwatch, and it is gone now. Hey, Trumpkin. I'm dreaming that we are gonna win this battle and not get hurt. How about that? That would be a lovely dream for me to dream on about. How about we come here, and now then we can see if we want to suppress. Basically, if we don't kill the guy, we'll definitely want to, but I'll hold on to that shot just in case, because I don't need to immediately suppress. And then I don't have to move you yet, just in case I need to suppress a sectoid. We could at least still do that. Emo, we know the guy is shredded. You want to take those shots that I know you're drooling over? Kablam. No crit. I was hoping for a crit. Okay. And it's still 100%, so let's shoot again. Saving 𝐜𝐡𝐢𝐬𝐧 again for hollow targeting duties. And he's close. He's close. 2 health. You know, I'm kind of thinking even you, maybe not, because you can have a pretty good chance probably to kill it with the plasma pistol. I'm going to do a motion tracker since I decided to bring 2, and it looks like it should be safe to move up this far. And that's just what we're going to do. And we didn't pick up any other blips. Okay. And with the pistol, it's still 78% with the reflex cannon, but let's go for the 100% because I think we do enough damage to overcome any DR. And then there's the shredding. So let's see if this can be the kill shot. Bungert, Mr. Bulwark himself. How often do you get to say, I killed a mechtoid with a pistol? A story to tell your young'uns. I think everybody here is injured. Let me see, do we have any, like, uber sectoid here that maybe we want to focus on? I guess the mechtoid was the uber of this bunch. Yeah, they're all... Oh, I guess they're just evolved sectoids where they get to do adaptive healing anyway. So let's just do the closer shot for this particular one and get him hollow target. All we need to do is have you hollow target. Furball, I think you can handle that. And he did. Now I could suppress that guy or suppress that guy. What are your options? You can suppress that guy or suppress that guy. So the guy in the back is breathing a sigh of relief because he's going, I'm flanked. So happy. So happy. That nobody can see me. Well, guess what? I'm gonna try and find somebody. Oh no, but not Nefertiti. He's only got Carapace, so I can freeze two of them. But yeah, you just, well, unless you go through the interior. No way, because you're gonna come here, there's no step out, and you can't get the flank. You're gonna be one. If it was here, we'd have the flank. Oh well. Well, what I'm gonna do is get you in the battle, Tariq, Tisiphone, because flashbangs work on these guys. So let's just get you up here. And maybe they'll try to mind game you because your will is halfway decent, if I recall. Wherever it is. Hey, yeah, so look at it, it's sitting at 94 with the device we gave you. A pretty damn good will, so good luck them trying to take you out. Huh? Let's put you right up front. Maybe they'll waste their efforts on you.
Orders confirmed.
He's already flanked, so he's already gonna move. And you flanked him yet again. Now, as far as smoke, I probably don't need to throw any smoke there. He's half cover, they're half cover, and as you know, Nefertiti, I still kick myself over this one. I swear, I kicked myself over this one. So we'll throw smoke here. Bulwark is a tough guy. He'll survive any hits coming at him. And I'm gonna come over here with Nefertiti and smoke up the suppressors if I can hit them both, because they're going to be suppressing and therefore susceptible to being targeted. Okay, here we go. Now suppression time. You can suppress there, maybe. I don't know, I guess it really doesn't matter who suppresses who. Who has less health? Yeah, you suppress here because you'll do some damage, or do they both do damage on suppression? I'm not sure, but you're suppressing there. Problem is, yeah, you did 3, but not 2. And then, oh yeah, see, I got a couple of y'all, and I think both of y'all only have, yeah, you both have resilience instead of combo of danger zone and mayhem. Oh well. Hurt this one too.
You want some of this?
They'll regenerate it back, and then he runs away. Oh, doesn't run all the way away though. Oh, there he goes. I think Emo's drooling potentially over hitting that one. Oh, we got floaters. Most of which overwatched. Whoa! He got through! Oh, because he got buffed too! They said, you're gonna wear... Oh. Oh, their mind games are strong in this group. Holy moly!
So much blood.
I am shocked that this happened. Oh, baby! Well, that was nasty. Here you're thinking, you know, no, resilience, well, you see, suppressors get targeted whenever they can. Although this time it was with a mind games, but they always get targeted. It was good play by them. Very good play. I'm impressed. But, you know, because of how tough they decided to play me, they get a rocket now. They get a rocket. There will be scatter. I'm going to put it right in between everybody, and hopefully we take out a big, huge bit of cover.
Boom.
Of course, then I'll have no cover to move forward with. Okay, not only did I kill him, thank goodness I don't need sectoid corpses. I don't know that I killed this one. And no, he's still alive. And if we just get sight over there, then, you know, he won't have cover. So that makes me think that I want 𝐜𝐸 taking this shot right here. And that's why. 99 frickin' %. Now, unfortunately, he was in cover and all that good stuff, so it only did so much. I do believe we need to hollow to help everybody else. Will you be able to see that thing? No. Once again, the dreaded cover. Well, you got a pretty good shot with your pistol. Yeah, you got one. Like I said, you got a pretty good shot with your pistol. And I'm gonna make it even a better shot by hollow targeting with furball.
Okay. Okay, I see it.
Oh, there is meld. Let's hollow target, please.
Gotta love a woman with power.
This time, he got the message. So I am going to, with floaters coming our way. Now they could always float over here where, well, they can float a lot of places where, so I could move here to be in position, but then I lose cover with suppression here. So I think I'm just going to take a step out. Oh, I could lose suppression there. But I say they're more likely to come forward here and not as much there. That's the game I'm playing, so I choose this spot. We're gonna reload.
Ready to rock.
Nefertiti. We got our smoke here for the charge of them. So, do I want to move Bungert somewhere? Behind the cheap little sign, cardboard sign? We know they're on Overwatch here, so I don't want to. We saw some of them just go on Overwatch. I don't really want to charge forward and take chances with Overwatch when we don't have to. So I guess I'm going to keep you there. At least you have some height advantage if they also don't go high. And I think we get double tap back there because 𝐜𝐸's good against floaters, so we should be okay next turn, even with two of us panicked. Or I guess we both got panicked from what I can tell. That's horrid. That's horrible. How'd they manage? I'm pissed at those guys still. You know what I think I can do? Well, who's my shooters left? I'm not going to have any shooters left anyway. Yeah. I was going to say, you know what we can do is at least come down and see where that sectoid is, because he won't be on Overwatch because he was doing the mind thing, right? Yeah, I think they can Overwatch and do that though. I still want eyes on him so I can watch him run away. And this is full cover as opposed to half cover for the floaters coming out. Yeah, he's not on Overwatch. And that's not gonna kill him. What's the shot like? Oh, that's a little bit too far. What the hey, we'll take the shot. He's flanked. Maybe we get lucky with the crit. Yeah, 50-50 crit. And we got it. All right, now we're down to floaters. How many is a pot of 4? Yeah, so there's 3 floaters left that are going to be coming at us. And I don't know if we have anybody with Psi Inspiration. Boy, would we need it now. In fact, if we had Psi Inspiration, it's with Tisiphone. Yeah, we don't need to rush any meld at this point. I think we're okay on meld, not to put ourselves in danger. Yeah, so why don't you just hunker doodle? Yeah, because there's nothing I'm going to be able to do. Yeah, hunker. Here they come. Oh, there we see the leader of the floater leader, the leader floater. We panicked. Did we stand back up over here? No, we're still panicked. We didn't hunker with this panic.
Somebody, help.
Yeah, that really kills the old options, doesn't it? Okay, so I have Overwatch here. That's the only Overwatch we have. So I say we should see the Overwatcher, and we do, and the Overwatcher gets suppressed. Pure and simple.
Blasting that.
Very good. So we are suppressed there. Next thing I'm thinking of doing is down here. Unfortunately, I was hoping, but that's not quite going to be close encounters. So what I may do is hit and run to here. I said hit and run, didn't I? But I was thinking we would run and gun to here. Get a nice big blasto, whatever. Actually, maybe I'll do here. He's suppressed, so he won't move. This guy will push forward. Just in case that's flankable, let's run and gun to here. We'll still be close enough for the reflex cannon. I do believe. I do believe. So let's switch weapons. Let's hit run and gun. And let's bring Bulwark over here. Yeah, we are definitely close enough. Kablam, 66% crit. He's a leader guy. What kind is he? A Reaver. He's a Reaver. Oh, what game has Reavers that we played? We played. It was Miasma Chronicles had Reavers, didn't it? Okay. I was gonna wait. We faced Reavers before. Where was that? I know, I'm shocking people that I remembered something. I remembered a game we played, I know. Shocking. Okay, here we go. Oh, didn't get the crit. Did not get the crit, but we have a Maestro right here who gets 2 shots. Another 60% crit chance. And Emo delivered. He didn't even get a crit. But now, he's suppressed. Why don't we take a shot on this guy? Then you're not going to be able to do anything for us because you'll be busy reloading. Damn, this is nice when people hit. Isn't it so nice when people hit? As a matter of fact, we only get a single shot. Wow, 67 versus 67. Well, he will only have to hit for 1, so let's use the pistol. That's what I think. That's what I'm saying.
Target eliminated.
Furball's on fire. We tell him to hollow and he hits. Well, 50% of the time. And now we got this guy suppressed, so let's hope, without any inspiration, that these guys can buckle up and, yeah, I think I'm just going to steady the rocket. Oh, I steadied! I'm glad we don't have a misclick meter on this game, just the Overwatch one. Okay. How about we steady the rocket now? Good thing I didn't need to throw smoke with that guy suppressed. He's like, damn it, I'm stuck up here, frozen in place, and they got weaponry that I don't want to face. Yeah, I hear mutant-y things. Maybe it's a Sharkuton, or a Berserker, or Berserker, whatever all the names are I was calling that thing. Or you were calling that thing, y'all. I think I'm just gonna come here. It's 54 now. Yeah, I don't think... Ooh, it might give me 2 shots. Do we see anything, any other blips out there? You know, Bulwark, you're an assault for a reason. And it looks... Well, no. Depends on the angle you look at it. I don't think we can get close enough for close encounters. So let's just come here and stay in some cover. We can always suppress again. It should be better than 54% then. And it is. So have at it. I'll tell you, let's make it even stronger. Would you like to suppress? I mean, hollow target? 67, 67, either way. Let's help hollow target. Looky that. Now, let's have you finish it off, and maybe we go, hey, pistol pit. No, this is better. Okay. Let's the supreme overkill shot. The supreme overkill shot. Here we go. Kablammy. Oh. Yeah, you kind of missed. We got double tap. There we go.
Sorry about the brains.
Yeah, thanks for coming back, Disco. Now he's dancing again. He's dancing again. Staying alive, staying alive. And so now is a good time to get you into full cover with everybody dead.
Designated coordinates.
Tisiphone, you're back. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. We'll bring you a little farther forward.
Roger that.
Oh, shh. Oh my God. Here we go.
Got it covered.
Emo reload.
Oh yeah.
Now let's get your smoke a little closer,
Let's move.
but keep you in full cover.
Consider that practice.
And Blue Jay. Yeah, we don't know where they'll come from, but I feel it might be good to move you forward. And I'm gonna go here because we should be able to cover anywhere we need to.
10-4.
I heard some more sectoids, and we heard mutant-y noises. Berserkery, you know what I'm saying. Mutant elite berserker noises. I don't have running gun back, so this is gonna disappear. I can move forward, but it's gonna disappear. Oh, guess what? We got more enemies coming our way. Forget the meld. Let's reload. Yeah, this is a good turn. I think it is a good moment to reload. You were panicked, Tisiphone, so you don't need to reload. Funny how that works. We're gonna steady. I guess we might as well reload so we have full ammo depending on what we're facing. You'll be my lone Overwatcher, is what it's looking like.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
We'll be steadied here. Nefertiti. Yeah. Having both my suppressors together concerns me.
You got it.
But what the hell?
You can always use more.
A grenade can take care of a lot with them being right there as far as suppression goes. And yeah, you're mobile, and I don't see any better cover than you have, and you have extra range on your shot, so let's reload you.
Nice.
And let's get ready for these guys.
Nobody gets past us. Clear?
Oh. Sectoids! A whole pod of sectoids! And we missed.
Enemy is
So
still
that
alive.
means they can panic us some more, eh? Yeah, there that. I knew that one would go. See, I wasn't gonna get it no matter what because I would have had to run. I didn't have run and gun, and that's the only way I could have got it before it expired. Instead, I reloaded, and it makes sense. So I can come here. We would have cover against these guys. I have run and gun back, and I go kablammy. But then if I don't kill them, you're flanked. So maybe that's what you call too aggressive of a move that risks damaging precious armor that we want to keep, you know, whatever. We want to keep it 100%. Now I may just do a rocket here. We'll hit the one guy. Sectoid corpses I really don't care about, but maybe we can open lines of sight to him. And this other guy we can suppress if we need to. Not that he won't mind game us. But let's open up the sight lines. It'll make it harder for us to move forward, but oh well.
Boom.
Okay, we hit 2 of them. Now, what options do I have here? We can suppress them. I'm going to suppress them.
Blasting that.
Because that gets them hollow targeted. For one. No side panic there. These sectoids have some will. They're carrying some will today, I'm telling you. I'm kind of thinking no, they could come around. I may come here to half cover. I can always get smoke over here. They get more forward with you, Purple. 29. Wow. Well, I could do the same thing. Probably only do 2 damage to him. Is there anything special about this sectoid? Oh, he's the leader. Ah, yeah. No wonder we could only get 0. Doesn't tell us what his will is. But now I know why our mind games didn't have much chance for him. Yeah, it's like a throwback to episode 10. I agree. Well, how do I want to do this? We're too easily flanked, and then here we're flanked. How about emo? You, the man who's gonna get us out of this situation. Let's do it. There we go. We are styling here, my friends. We are making it happen. Oh yeah, I still got 𝐜𝐡𝐢𝐬𝐬, who has some a little distance to his shots. So I'm gonna bring you up here, because we know they aren't overwatching yet. And he's standing open. Wide open, and I can come here And we hopefully will be able to see them then. Yeah, I guess I'm coming to half cover with you. Just so we can get hit and run. Oh, oh my God! Choices, choices, choices. And then, if I can't do that, oh, yeah, damn immobility. So it says we don't reach, but I'm bringing you here anyway, just because we'll Overwatch from there. We'll go here first because we have a good chance to kill if we hit. And we killed and hit, and then that says we can kill if we can hit here too. Man. Nope.
My bad.
Oops. My bad. Oh, sorry. We're gonna Overwatch here in case they're the aggressive variety. I don't know if you have the ability to throw very far, and no, even if I run you forward like to here, that's not gonna get a, it's not gonna happen. Although we can let you take a shot, although I don't think your weapon will be powerful enough and your aim isn't good enough, but what the hey, 50-50 on the crit, so there is a chance. And how about this? These guys aren't leaders, but they still got some will. Well, let's go for the 50-50 shot. Yeah, okay.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. I think I'm gonna come here.
Will do.
And last sectoids, we were smoked up, and they just did mind games to us. So part of me says, let's not smoke up, but we will.
Understood.
Yeah, dating pool is all used up. It's all we get are the lowly sectoids. I think we'll just stay here on Overwatch. He's calling in the Sharkuton. No, yeah, they're retreating back to the Sharkutrons that will jump up out of the water. Yeah, they retreated right back to the big green, big red, or big red guys. That's pretty much what their options are. So, what's our fuel looking like for you, Emo? Yeah, it's still okay. But I'm actually thinking maybe we want to reorient ourselves to give more lines of sight through the center. And like maybe get this kind of an angle. We won't be steadied, but you know, you're a pretty damn good shot. Nefertiti, you know, maybe I'll move you forward to here. I'm thinking about kind of moving up a little. Yeah, that's fine. I might just reload you, but let's finish moving everybody else first. Furball, I'm thinking let's give you an angle here.
Got it.
I was gonna say, I think we're far enough back, and then I'll probably reload you to Symphony. I think I'm just gonna, well, I don't want to be pushing too far forward. I think I'm gonna keep you here and reload. And I think I'm gonna come here with suppressor.
Heading out.
And then
Reloaded.
I think you're gonna reload. And then I think I'm coming here with you, Disco.
Moving!
I'm taking some of us out of full cover,
Yeah, you know, I'm growing a beard here.
but we have 2 suppressions to help us survive in full cover. I'm gonna have a Rocketeer who's gonna be... You know, I'm actually moving my Rocketeer here and steadying.
that.
Everybody's gonna be in half cover. I'm gonna reload. We moved and didn't see anybody, so I'm gonna do some reloads. The sectoids could come up on us.
Ready to rock.
Nefertiti, come to full cover here. And you know, if sectoids are gonna shoot at us, sectoids are gonna shoot at us. I am going to not throw smoke though. Well, maybe. Well, this smoke's all gonna go away. You ran past the smoke. I'm not throwing smoke this turn. Because if the other pod activates, they can't shoot. Sectoids are out there. I think we're okay. I hope we're okay. Yeah, we're just gonna stay here. Okay, they don't come back. So that's good. Who has... We have 2 motion trackers. Let's use one. We don't see them, but like I said a long time ago when I exploded this stuff. So we can go we can go to about here and shouldn't expose anybody.
Yes.
Huh. Yeah, but I'd probably activate somebody then. Wow, there's no cover. Sectoids could still shoot at us. Okay. Yeah, so maybe I bring you in your shorter range suppression to be able to go there at some point. I don't know that I want to double move quite. I guess we could double move because we're not spotting anything near the yellow. And they move back from here. They could be here though. Could that mean they can come around and hurt me? No, I'll put myself on Overwatch and smoke, and I'm gonna bring my suppressor here. Yeah. It feels okay.
I'm on it!
Okay, Morrison, I'm bringing you over more on this side because you have a little more length
Yes, sir.
to your shot. Tisiphone, you need to be closer for the flashbangs, so why don't we work you over on this angle?
Understood. Moving out.
And then we got Emo, and we still got fuel, but I'm gonna bring Emo a little farther forward. So if the fuel situation becomes worse, we can land and use this cover. So let's reload while we're here.
Green to go.
Nefertiti will move a little farther forward, still in full cover. Yeah, I wish I felt confident pushing forward, but not on a yellow move. So I'll tell you what. I got enough smoke. We're cool with smoke. We'll do this. in case the you know, sectoids get ornery. And I'm gonna bring a rocket here instead. In case something happens I'm not expecting. We'll Overwatch there. I'm gonna Overwatch you there and see if anything wanders into us. Okay, they went way back here. They really moved back. Okay, so they really moved back. So I'm gonna come here and take a peek.
Okay. Down in front.
Well, we found the sectoids. So it means the mutons are even farther back, and we found a spinning meld, which once again, with mutons are of some kind in the back. See, I'm saying mutoids now because of the other game we're playing. Can you see any of them? Yes, I can suppress. And yes. So can you too suppress. Question is, will you see anything? Hopefully not.
Moving!
No, I can suppress them both if I need to. The other thing I can do is frickin' blow up their cover. But since I got mutons out there somewhere, I'm kind of thinking I might just dash my Rocketeer up here. But let's see what everybody else, because they'll be suppressed. 68. Where is my holo targeter? Let's... Actually, if I suppress both of them, they'll get holo targeting that way. So let's just do the suppressions. You get the one on your side, the left, suppress there. Shredded and suppressed.
Down.
How about you get the one on the other side? Suppressed, shredded, holo targeted. We like those results. Now, well, your shot's only 46 with either weapon. So let's go back to where I really wanted to go back and check. Right here. Okay, now we're up to 78. We got double tap active again. You gonna show off, or are you gonna make us scratch our heads? He's starting out with a show-off shot. Even Commander wants the long war to end. I do. I'm ready for this long war to end. It's one hell of a long war, isn't it? Okay. Let's do it, Emo. Yeah. Okay, that got the notice of some mutons, is what it sounds like. Sure sounds like the mutons sat up and took notice. There's really not a good place, but it does mean it's a good time to double move a Rocketeer into some cover, because there's a big gap in moving up. You see, this door's open. You notice this door's open? I bet you mutons retreated back through there. Where, oh where do I want to go with you? Yeah, if I'm going to bring you around that way, that's not... Well, they're not active. Let's bring you up this far, Bulwark. They're not active, so that works for me. Let's just Overwatch with that. We'll Overwatch you to Symphony. Yeah, I rocketed away that nice full cover. I'm gonna bring Tisiphone up here too. So maybe we can get somewhere to flashbang
Solid copy, Commander.
whatever mutant-y kind of thing it is. At least for activation, I don't have to worry about cover. I'll bring smoke way up here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh well, so much for the meld. Wow, we really could have used it, huh? Let's, we do have a battle scanner. So shall we see what the motion tracker shows? We were getting sounds earlier that they're over here. Well, guess who's gone and moved around the building? Who'd have thunk? Maybe they're in the building. So Emo, maybe we, while you got a little bit of fuel, yeah, you don't have much fuel left though. I guess Emo may not be as big a help. I think I may just have to land Emo. For now.
Rolling my jets. On it.
And let's reload.
Tech, wreck, bang.
Yep. And let me get a sense. Yeah, it's to the, so they're, I feel like they're on the side of the building over there. And maybe they're just waltzing around back and forth. So who do I want where? Yeah, it's gonna be, I'll activate if I move here, is what I feel. I think we'll have an angle that I won't activate here, but I could be wrong. Oh, up here, yeah, that's pretty close range where they can shoot at him without it being squad sight. Because he's not wearing a lot of armor, if you look, only 12 hit points. I don't want to get him that close. So I may end up giving up a shot or two, but I think that's the prudent move. I'm going to bring a suppressor over here. I think this angle shouldn't activate.
Okay, no reason to waste time out here.
And it didn't. And then I'm going to bring you here, Cargo.
Roger that.
And we're getting our suppression in place. I'm not going to move you two. We'll take cover with you two once they're active. You both can reach cover, albeit half cover. If I need to, yeah, if I need to, I can get stuff over the top for smoke. Blue Jay. Yeah, what I'm also gonna do is bring you here so I can put Blue Jay in that full cover with a steadied rocket.
Okay.
Yeah, they're back there. So Blue Jay, let's get you here and steady.
I'm on it, Commander.
You have more range, and we got two rockets, both a shredder, depending on what we see, a shredder and a thingamajigger, a regular kaboom rocket. And we're just gonna stay here.
Safety's off. Overwatch, aye.
And Nefertiti, stay there.
Be ready.
Here we know. Are they gonna come forward? Yes, they're coming forward. Oh, they're greenies. And everybody's missing. Oh no! Tisiphone wanted to show off on this one. 4 greenies.
They got me flanked.
Yeah, we really are in week 10 here, Carlos. I think you said that earlier. We really are. Yeah, Nefertiti doesn't have. That's why I don't think. Yeah, she can't even. There's no line of sight there. I tried to keep her, and I would have moved her over here then if they saw her. So I guess the first thing I'm doing, there's a big old rocket there to blow away cover. That's our first move. That feels like obvious, right? Bye-bye cover. I feel like Backstreet Boys Bye 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 song, but it's called Bye Bye Cover.
Ready for the fireworks?
This is just a joy when you're not worrying about dying with every pod that comes across you come across, like double sectopods and ethereals and all that stuff. It's nice to have a little enjoyable mission along the way. Whoops, why did I hit escape? I don't know. I wanted to hit I was gonna, that's not even close to tab. What was my mind thinking? Emo, that's who I'm going to. Do I have any of them that are special? I'm gonna say probably the guy in the back. Yeah, Grenadier. I don't know if any of the others are special, but so far, look, considering hit points, none of the others, and he's small head here, so I know he's not special. Yeah. So, Emote, you hit the hardest from a distance, 62 crit. Take on the big guy, the Grenadier. When's the last time we've had a perfect mission? Someone tell me this. When's the last time we've had a perfect mission? When's the last time we faced a pot of the hardest thing we faced on this mission? Oh, we're gonna get another aim module out of it. I don't think we blew up any of the other things. Who has the most health? We'll sick emo on them. Yeah, you have the most health. Yeah, emo sweeping up. Emo sweeping up. Clean up aisle 3. Clean up aisle 3. I think, you know, man, you can only do it to one of them because I can't. You're a step shy of being able to get to do both shots from here and end it for us. Oh well. Oh well. I'm still. We'll give you the final shot. Who else? Maybe Tisiphone. You want to take a shot on this one? I have a feeling your will went down. No, it still says it's high. I guess you recovered everything from your panic or something. Yeah, Tisiphone, let's let you do something that you normally don't get to do. Shoot. Yeah, obviously there's a reason you don't get to shoot that often. Yeah, that aim is not impressive. Furball. 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 Have at it. Alright, and then the final kill. Furball, sit back, take a back seat. I was just trying to clear the way here. So the good old-fashioned reflex cannon. Let's see if it's 100%. Yep. Blam.
Another day.
That's a pile of green muttons. Okay. Wasn't near the officer at the time. Yeah, could be. Could be. Okay, here we go. Operation Sacred Priest is a... This is the kind of mission I wanted. I wanted us to try and stay safe and complete and full for a alien base assault. And well, guess what? We've done that now. the game actually cooperated with us. Now, would your game cooperate and send the Overseer to North America, maybe? Hell, even Europe, even though Europe's a little banged up right now. I'll take it.
Excellent work, Commander.
Either
I'm
place.
impressed you were able to recover so much of the meld substance without any casualties.
So much of it, huh? Was there a third one farther back, maybe? I don't know. Tisiphone, what does a sergeant get to promote to? Ah, dense smoke. Yeah, because you're built as a support individual, so you get dense smoke. You know I love my smoke. So everybody's looking good. Fatigues are 3, 4, 5, and 7 days for the officer, of course. The officer doesn't get to use the lower the fatigue perk on themselves. That's always a pain with those officers. Oh well, they sacrifice it all for the team, huh? So how much meld did we get to get Valen to say what? Oh, 7? Whoop dee dee doo dah. But still, 7's okay. All right. Okay. It was more meld than I thought we had. So they're very well. Yeah, because that's about what one. There must have been one more spinning back there, because they're sitting at resources down to probably 6 or 7 in that neighborhood.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Let's just look at Panic. And Nigeria, yeah, overall we're okay-ish there. Australia's the only one I'm worried about, which is why I want to do the alien base assault before the end of the month. Because I don't want to risk losing Australia. Yeah, we're at 67, so that would be the 7 resources that one of the melds would have had. So there must have been a third meld in the far back reaches of the map. Okay. There's that. Refresher on the hangar. See, North America is where I want the Overseer to go. We're ready there. South America looks pretty, but it's not powerful. Europe is powerful, but very much not ready. Phew, baby. Asia, well, it's never been powerful, and we learned a dear lesson that don't even think in your mind for a second that it's powerful. And same with Africa. Oof. Trumpkin's doing fine. He's leading the hell out of them, but oh my god. Okay. Yeah, it's done for this month. It's done. I still try to brainwash the Overseer just a little. So maybe, just maybe, the next time it does appear, which could be right after the 1st of the month, eh? Something like that. So I don't even know how many more missions we might have. Yeah, you can lead them to water, that's for sure. Is there anything? I don't know that there's anything I need to build right now. How many satellites? 4, and we got another one being built. Since I got so much frickin' money, maybe I just build another one. Yeah, we got a satellite, another one in 2 days, but let's just...
Commander, our current satellite uplink facilities are at full
keep a
capacity.
production line going on these
additional
things,
uplinks as
because
soon as possible to
they'll
allow
probably
for new
get shut
satellite
down. All they got to
deployments.
do is send a unit to the weak continents, and they can shoot down the satellite, so I just need to have the replacements ready. How far away are we from another firestorm? We're close. We're a couple rebates away. Plasma Dragon, and who knows what the others might give. Okay, so the other thing I want to do is, I don't think we earned a dodge No, but we should have earned an aim. So let's build another aim. In fact, we earned 2 aim modules. So apparently we had 2 floater corpses in reserve, and then the 4 we got gives us 2. I'll take them. So that'll bring us up to 9. Not counting what we may use in the meantime. Okay. And I don't know that there's anything I need to build right now. All I need is the Gollop chamber, and I'm gonna tear down a lab to do it when we're ready for it, when we catch up with the Overseer. So I don't think there's anything else I need to do there. Power's okay-ish. I can't remember how much the Gollop chamber uses, so that could end up being a problem. What do we have? That's 64, that's 34, so what do we have? 44 power to spare. I'll have to try and remind myself, or yeah, fixing satellite replacement. Oh, that was let's look at one more Titan armor. Not that we're gonna get it anytime soon, but it, you know, the way we've been tearing through that occasionally, maybe now I need that more than another Firestorm, the way the tough battles have been, other than this not counting this last mission. Maybe I just build another backup for when we get one damaged. Because I don't like taking, even though as a medic in the back row, going out with Carapace. So I think I'm gonna do this. Eight days out. Yeah, first half of next month. So I'm kind of thinking, yeah. Oh, Classified France is on sale. Did I don't remember if I think I played the demo on that one. I don't know that I ever picked that one up. I'll take a look. Thank you. It's always nice to do reminders on stuff we've looked at and whatnot. There we go. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Let's... Yeah, okay, we're set here. Let's get back out here and get to the end of the month. I don't know if we have how many more, you know, we may have some pending air battles. I feel like we've done 3 abductions. We did the council mission. I think we had 1 terror and we shot the other one down. That's how one of the air games are a little weaker than normal too. Yeah, over Russia, we interrupted that one. So I think if there's anything left, it's some UFO action. So let's get going towards the end of the month. And then we don't have a lot of time. I see Rick rolls back already. There's not that many people super fatigued. 23 hours for Quampa. Yeah, the highest number is Nefertiti Jones from this current mission. Otherwise, everybody's... Oh, there's a 5-dayer. Everybody else is... Okay, there's 5 and under, other than Nefertiti. And then Van Dorn won't be back anytime soon. It'd be nice to get Will to Kill back. I should have... Yeah, my Pathfinder's 4 days out. So I'd love... Yeah, I need to get my I need a Pathfinder. So 3 days. So that's before the end of the month. So we can get it done, because that'll be around the 29th to get her done. So let's just start scanning, and we're probably going to run it close to the end of the month, because we also have... I'd like to, in a perfect world, we'll have to see where it falls on the schedule. We might get... Yeah, wouldn't it be nice to be able to get the Plasma Stellarator for this alien base assault too? We'll see. We're still doing it even if I don't. 5 days, and that'll be cutting it close. I don't know that we'll get that one. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we probably got some scout missions. There's always a bunch of those. Maybe about, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just sure there's an air game or two left at this point. It's funny. I used to be so precise early game because we felt more fragile then, and I really was tracking them because I wanted to know what might happen to us. Now it's like, oh, okay, well, let's see what we find. Who is this? South Africa? No, please don't ask for laser rifles. Just in case. But let's take a look at South Africa real quick in case they need the help. Do we dare give up? It would leave us with 4. I'm trying to remember, just in case we get an alien base assault again. 4 should be okay. 4 laser rifles should be okay-ish. Yeah, not work it. Their shield's full enough. If it was something like Argentina, maybe I'd think about it, or Australia, or Russia.
We're going to need help shifting that equipment around. Get some people down there ASAP.
All right, here we go. Marcus Joy is back. Karma Suture's back. Everybody's coming back. Nobody wants to be left out for a potential recruit on the alien base assault. Howdy Doody's back. Scarecrow's back. And, you know, one of the... yeah, whatever her name is. I don't feel like messing with the pronunciation. Kwampa's back. Waffle's back. So I think we got our Shoguns back. Kibo's back, I think, already, and now Waffle's back. Now we just gotta get some Pathfinders back. And what are we looking at? Plasma Stellarator. Where's the end of the month? We might get that before the end of the month then. Ah, there's hope. There's hope. I don't see end of the month here, because it usually shows up here at some point.
Contact detected.
Oh, here we go. Germany, and it's low. It's got 2 scout escorts. Yeah, they're you can tell that their resources are getting low because they're only bringing out scouts now as escorts instead of fighters, raiders, and that kind of stuff. Although they did squeeze in a raider as the actual one to do the scout mission. But we're a little hobbled here. But I'm not in the mood to lose a satellite. Since it's only being escorted by scouts. Yeah, but on that list, it would have shown... it should have shown Council Report or EOM, End of Month Report. I think, doesn't that show up on the time list? That's why I'm hopeful, Carlos, that maybe it showed 5 days, but it was actually 4 days and something. You know, it rounded up or something when we first looked at it. I'm still gonna remain hopeful because it's something I've never used, and I kind of want to be able to use it. Let's scramble.
Contact detected.
Yeah, we at least have Grapevine. We would have Antros. We can take old Geezer out. And Goosey Goose is essentially back. Plasma Cannon, he can stay balanced. Archangel, yeah, hurting. He got the big hit last time. And that's all I can take out, because... who's my leader here? I don't have a leader here anymore? What happened to my leader? What did I do with our leader over here? I don't have a leader? I need to do some shifting around, my friends. I could have sworn we had a leader over here. Ace, Ace, Gunner. I must have shifted somebody around, and what did I do? Oh, they're injured. I got it. I got it. Oh, and that's why Great Dane is here until the injured comes back. Got it, got it. Thanks for the reminder. I'm glad somebody remembers things besides Commander. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do an aim module. Because we just got a couple the last couple missions, so I can afford, so maybe we get shots in better and quicker or more accurate so we don't get hit as much. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, shot down previously but ejected. Yeah, that all makes sense now.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Aim.
Approaching
Dodge is
target
too
now.
precious. I'm not gonna do a dodge. Ooh, old geezer. I don't want you to keep. Don't want old geezer to keep getting hit like that.
Nearing strike range.
Okay. We got ammo.
Approaching target now.
Now let's just hit him. No, stop hitting us. He's hitting us. Take him down. Take him down. Oh. Oh no. Now. Now I gotta worry about yet another mission we can get injured on, and it's a raider. Oh well. It'll give me resources, which never hurt. Or we could choose to skip this if we feel the alien base assault is important enough that we just do that. That's always an option. So Grapevine got one of the kills. Antros, no. Old Geezer got hurt a little bit again. But usually the Firestorms, even though they're hurt, their recovery time is a little faster. And who got the third kill? A Goose! Good old Goose got the kill. Okay, there you go. So we got a debate. Sectoid Outsider. Oh, see that? Because there's an ethereal, and we risk getting hurt because of the ethereal. So I don't know. We did our job and shot it down. No panic. No issues with panic now. We could skip it. And Muton Elites. Oh, so you're thinking dodge module, huh? I'm thinking ethereal's hurt. We've struggled with them. We have kind of struggled with him. And he's going to be out and about in his own pod because it looks like Sectoid Commander with Outsiders has been the typical command pod we've been up against. So we got to play and plan for an ethereal. Is that what you guys want to do? Yeah, the air game is starting to meet its match. Oh, you guys. Y'all convinced me. Y'all convinced me. Yeah. Let's take a look. And see who we're... An ethereal on this map. Yeah, I don't like this map. Because we know the wonky lines of sight and whatnot. Sure, it'd be fun to capture one. But I often see people saying that the easiest mission to capture an ethereal on is the actual Overseer map after you shoot it down. Yeah, a lot of weird corners and wonky, as we know well, there's certain maps that have more wonky lines of sight than others, and this is one of the wonkier ones. let's at least think about it, putting together a team and see what we think. Because, you know, I really don't want, I can't, and that's the thing, if I use, I guess I can double fatigue for an end of the month. I could double fatigue anybody I want for the alien base assault. For instance, Rickroll, provided I don't get him injured. Yeah, these days there's always there's elite escorts. And as we know with the hyperwave relay, but with 21 enemies, there could be lesser. The hyperwave relay only has space to show so many enemies. So, you know, but 21, that's probably pretty much most of them. The show usually shows the worst of the worst, but taking Q-Amba as the leader. Whoop. I'm taking Q-Amba as the leader. And do I have a scout that I want to take? No. Not a scout that's unfatigued. I got Suha Rafik in 13 hours. Furball's 2 days out. He's unavailable. And of course, Van Dorn. Pathfinder, not available. You know, that's what I count on. Kinda count on my Pathfinders to do me 2 powerful hits on the ethereal. That's just the way I play to kill it. Shred it and then get 2 Pathfinder hits with the heavy hitting gun. Yeah, I do. But I like that weapon. I love that weapon. Now I could maybe get away with it but then he doesn't have as good of aim. Because I could be looking at Kibo with, at least he has a multi-shot perk. There he is. But his aim's 90. So he could provide the heavy hitting firepower. Yeah, I could look at converting. I have resources to convert another mech person. That's something we're gonna have, I really do have to think about. Because I sure do like them right now. I sure do like them. Oh, I checked. Actually, I checked before we started. They're expensive. I didn't have the resources to build one yet. Or was it also, I can't even remember. Let's just look so y'all can see. I remember we couldn't afford it. I think it's here. Oh, because we need one of those. That's why I can't build it. So yeah, I would like another one of those. Okay. Okay, Q-Amba, let's get you back in my medic spot. So I know I have a medic. That's why I put certain people in certain spots, so I know I got my medic covered. My medic's always there, just like a Rocketeer's always here. And I got Shakti available. We do have a sniper available in Carnage. Although, is this a proper sniper map? We'll discuss. We shall discuss. And then I got Freaky Friendly. Floki, so I got 3 top notch available. what a drop-off. Anybody due back in hours as far as gunners go? 2 days, 9 hours. I can get Jonesy back. I think I'm gonna get Jonesy back. We're gonna wait 9 hours and get Jonesy back. So there's that. So I am thinking about Kibo. As far as a scout, I really don't want to bring Rickroll, trying to keep him fresh and uninjured for the upcoming. But I'm not bringing a sergeant scout. And I don't know this is a mission for non-double shooter Suharafik Karaoke, because she doesn't have a multi-shot. Yeah, I love my multi-shooters. Unless I take Knick-Knack on this one, double fatigue them, and then for the ABA, Alien Base Assault, I get Will to Kill back. That could be a plan too, to get what I want on this mission. Yeah, I know you like Suha, but I don't like on missions where I got Cyberdisk, Mutant Elite, Ethereal especially. I feel like when I bring Suha, I'm giving up a shot. You know what I mean, Carlos? I feel like I'm giving up a shot that I would like to have, potentially. You know what I mean? Yeah, but depending on the pods we see and how they come at us, boy, I need those shots. We'll see. We'll see. And she would be a possibility because she's 13 hours out and we can wait 13 hours. So if I do Suharafik, I double fatigue Pathfinder. I do bring Kibo. I have 2 gunners, one freaky friendly, the other, say, Ellen Ripley, Jonesy. So I got Jonesy and then we get Jonesy, Suharafik, and Pathfinder. Then we got our team. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna just bring Carnage, and he's not gonna have a flybaby suit because of the building. He's gonna just be grounded for this one. Kind of what I'm thinking. So we gotta advance for 3. So let's do it. Suha is back, and then I need to go, and there's our satellite, and then I need to go just a little bit further for one more. Ellen Ripley. 21 hours? Okay, we're good. Okay. Let me just look for Ellen Ripley, make sure I guessed her time right. Ellen Ripley, where are you? Leal. That's Mags. Leal. Where is she? Freaky Friendly's on the mission. Oh, is she up here? Is she back? Did I bypass her? She's already returned. I just zipped right by her. There she is. So I got everybody I want, and then I cannot advance enough to get 𝐜𝐜𝐚𝐧𝐬 back. I'm just going to double fatigue him, because then I will have a Pathfinder available. Yeah, because I can't go 2 days. So there, we're ready. Let's pick out this team again and finish this. Okay, now I gotta shuffle people around again. Shakti rockets, get out of that spot. And go where Rocketeers should be. Here. At least for me, that's where I put them. Carnage, get back to your spot. Quampa, let's get back to your spot. I need people, and Kibo, you were next to Quampa. See, I just need to see them in order. I'm weird that way. Sorry, everybody. That way it helps me, and Freaky Friendly, you're one over. Okay, then I can go Ripley. Then I can go... Whoops. Then I can go Suha. And then we go Pathfinder. Double fatigue. Okay. I think we can do this. Feels good to me, and I'm not going to miss with the mechs out. I'm not going to miss the Titan armor. Okay. Loadout time. Titan armor. Storm gun. Arc thrower. Smoke. Kibo. Dauntless, heavy duty, armor, all the above. The railgun is still yours, and what we do with the railgun to make it a little bit better, just a little bit better, we give you those. And then you will also have grenade launcher. You will have, some of those enemies are susceptible to a flamethrower. I only have one restorative mist. It'll be on the Pathfinder. And he'll get the punch. Therefore, you get proximity. And then I may take something off at some point. Incinerator module. And battle computer. Okay. Freaky. Titan armor. Freaky. How about... What's the mobility of you two? Oh, Zippin 13 versus Zippin 14. So Ripley will get the heavy long weapon. You'll get the plasma, the non-plasma drive, the plasma nova gun. Now that ammo's been working. It wouldn't have given, like, I can't use that ammo. It's blacked out for plasma. So it works with that weapon. We've been using it all along. It works with that weapon. What would happen is it would be, well, these say class limited, but what would happen is it would be blacked out that we don't have the ability to use it. Yeah, also these say class limited. So it would be blacked out if I couldn't use it. And since you're close range, well, yeah, I'm just gonna, we're getting a scope. What else do I want to use with you? You've got this working for you, and that working for you. I also got to focus somebody for working or being able to deal with an ethereal. And I need to have just in case shadow device along, and just in case working with the ethereal. Yeah, plasma's already strong enough, you're right. Although we do get that new plasma perk to make plasma a pinch better. Expensive. You got, you know, that's why it's late game only if you're ever gonna see that. Since you're one of the higher wills, maybe I throw that on you. Whoops, I still want to keep the scope, I think. So the mind shield, if you're not going to use anything, does it really make sense? Strengthens users' will against enemy psionic attacks, which probably is good for you being a gunner, because you get, we've seen sectoids in ours, and sectoid, you know, there's mind games on this, and confers the steadfast perk, preventing panic when wounded, da 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 da. Well, we kind of have some of that because you're already. Oh, and it deters Seeker. Well, we're not seeing Seekers. More against enemy psionic attacks. I'm going to use the 2 that I have. And you're going to get 1 just because you have high will. Knick-knack. Sorry to double fatigue you, pull you in on this thing. There's the particle cannon. We'll do restorative mist for you, and we'll do the kinetic strike. And then I always do extra ammo because this only has 3 shots. I guess we'll give you the tactical. Well, maybe you don't need the defense, but I like the idea of defense. And then I like the idea of the battle computer. It's just I lose out on a few hit points, but confer 3 damage for kinetic strike. Compared to the 9 to 15 base damage. 3 more. You know what I mean? Crit can get us up to 21. That's a pretty good punch. And I think for you wearing a little weaker armor, I kind of like the tactical sensors. So that's what I'm doing there. Yeah, it'd be, yeah, it's 3 more. So in the scope of things, yeah, it just, I think I'd rather have some defense and aim, because this suit isn't as strong as the other one, and this is tactical sense. That's what this device does. Yeah, yeah. Crazy, isn't it? But that's with the punch module, and therefore I'd have to give up either an extra shot out of my hard-hitting weapon, which I'm reticent to do, and then this gives us defense in the one of my 2 mech suits. It doesn't have as much armor, so that can help. So I think I'm going this way. We're just not going to get to take the thumper out. Sorry. I know, Carlos, you like it. Yeah, but then my hit and run doesn't have to get as close. Who doesn't have... The reason I like it on the other guy is because he has to get closer in to use it. Kibo does. And he's got the... It's the better armor. Got more HP. You know what I'm saying? So... You know, he's got the flamethrower there. And then otherwise I'd have to... I could give the kinetic strike there. And then I could use the puncher. But then if I bring the flamethrower over, and that would be gone. So yeah, then this way I could bring it all. So let's play around with this. But it always seems my hit and runner guy who doesn't need to be as close because he doesn't have as good armor, isn't close enough ever for the flamethrower. That's why I was thinking Kibo's usually closer into the action, both for rapid fire, you know, all these things. That was just kind of my train of thought. Okay, so we can do that, and then I can do that. And then here we can do this, and oh, it's one more space down. See, I don't have a home for it. I don't have a home for the incinerator, which I really do like. I'm still, it didn't, I don't know, I was overlooking something when I made this little plan. Yeah, we'll just keep it like this. We won't be able to use the incinerator module. Yeah, I'll be thinking about it. I'll be thinking about it. I guess you say, well, it's insignificant. What matters more, Commander, is how you command and where you put everybody. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know that I need you to have more battle scanners. Definitely want a motion tracker. Well, yeah, I guess you yourself, and there is a fair amount of heavy full cover in this location, so we can probably get away without a motion tracker, but I do kind of like it for the very first move. But more than likely, based on where we start, you'll be able to be hidden. Okay. And your aim isn't quite as high, so I'm thinking that. And you're at 17. Let's at least get you up to 19, I guess. I mean, we have the provides defense. Yeah, I'm just gonna give you a couple ticks more. And then you get the long distance stuff. Gauss machine gun. Since you're long distance, we're not going to do the extra armor. We're just going to do a scope just so you can be more mobile. And that's it. You're going to be tightened up. We're going to get you the heavy hitting weapon. It's going to be harder to take advantage of your in the zone with all the limited range of and cover there is. Guess we just armor you up. And I can't say, oh, you're really slow on the ground with Titan armor. Oh, baby. I'm used to having different armor and you having a little more speed. Not great speed, but a little more. I don't know that we have enough special devices or people with will on this team other than Freaky Friendly. for being up against an ethereal and all. Because you don't have any. Oh, you do. But I can't afford. You're already loaded down. You're already slowpoke. You're a slowpoke. So I dumped the mind shield and take the shadow device. It helped us once. Maybe we'll need it again if we're out of position when the ethereal shows up or something. Potentially. Okay. This is the team we've come up with. I'm not. Well, the problem is the way I do the most damage is with shots. The incinerator may be nice, but there's no chrysalids. The easiest of all to panic. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have 4 shots than 3, especially with hit and run, setting that up using 2 at a time. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I think incinerator, I'd rather have that extra shot on the big heavy, the best gun in the game, basically. I want the extra shot. Yeah, that's why I'm skipping the incinerator slot, because I would have to give up the extra shot with this weapon. So that's what I'm thinking. That's how I made that choice. It's 2 hit and runs without a reload, and that's where 𝐿WOC comes in, where if we're in a critical situation, hopefully that means she can see and command for the reload and we keep shooting and get out of trouble. That's probably potentially one of the most important uses of the command sometimes, is for a reload, not an extra shot, although that provides an extra shot the following turn. Well, hit and run does, if you only take, if it's a good enough shot, then you don't need to take 2, because there's other people that can deal with the others. You can do 1 big hit if it's successful, and then not take the second and reload. We've done that before too. But I like the option, if I have to go back and back, hit and run. And then in an emergency, if there's still even more, like if we pulled more than 1 pod kind of a thing, if there's still more that needs doing, then we have a command to reload it. If we can't do a reload ourselves. That's kind of my way of thinking through that. So using a command for reload is more if we get overwhelmed by more than 1 pod kind of a thing. You know, if the ethereal flies in when other things are happening. Oof. And then I gotta try and remember, we got 1 shredder rocket for a cyber disk and 1 shredder rocket for the ethereal. It really makes a difference shredding that ethereal. Really. So that's my thinking. Yeah, and they do seem to show up at inopportune times, don't they now? Don't they, Nightmare? Those ethereals, unlike... Yeah, they just don't play nice. They don't play nice. So anyway, this is the team we're going to take out, but this is going to be a end of the week Friday mission, my friends. End of the week Friday mission. You know, feel free in the Discord if you think there's something we could improve that you would prove. I mean, you've given me lots of thoughts and ideas, and I switched some modules based on your guys' input. But if you think of more, I do have shredder ammo, and the only one, you know, oh, I don't know. Oh, and it would work with this. It's not plasma. Because she doesn't have shredder. She just has heat. But oh, if she was able to shred also, huge. That way both my guys. Oh, that's breaching. I thought I had shredder ammo. No? No, I could have sworn I could have sworn I bought it. I don't. No shredder ammo. That actually would have been a good choice. And I'm gonna make note that for situations like this, it could be good. So shredder ammo with a question mark could be good for us to invest in for situations like this. I don't even think I ever, it seems like I might have made it, but you know what probably happened? I hate to say this because it feels like I made it. And you know how I accidentally lost EcoBot? I bet the EcoBot had that equipped at that particular time, because I could have given it to my infantry guy wanting him to be able to shred too. And so when I accidentally, instead of, as you saw here, I hit dismiss instead of clear. It's so easy to do, and there's no second prompt for you to catch. And I have a feeling I just did that and didn't realize it, because I swear we had shredder ammo at some point. Sure, it'd be nice to have EcoBot back. Oh well. So this is where we're leaving it, my friend. So yeah, feel free if you think of anything like that, Nightmare, because I swear we built some at one point. I swear we built some. So, oh well. I'm not gonna cry anymore over spilt milk. I cry enough as it is. So we're gonna be back Friday, February 20th for this mission coming up. And yeah, I may have even said something to him. I told him I think I messed up. Yeah, he won't, but he'll be nice to me. He'll be a nice dude. He'll be a nice guy. Yeah, he's cool. Like he's never done a misclick. Anyway. Anyway, tomorrow Terror from the Void will be back, and we have recently captured a misty emitting enemy, so we no longer have to do that one very difficult mission to capture that Acheron, because we now are able to be unlocking treatment very, very soon. So now we may go on. I haven't decided yet if I want to push for that right away or not. I think what I got to do, what I'm going to do is go back to one of my old series and watch that mission to see what it is. I can't quite remember how it plays, and I want to refresh my memory on what that mission's like before I commit to go into that one. So hopefully I'll have some time tomorrow to backtrack a little, find that, and take a peek at what that mission's like again. We may have that coming up to unlock the final push for New Jericho. That would be really nice. That would be really nice. All right. So thank you, everybody. Those are the things coming up for Terror from the Void tomorrow and Long War on Friday. So thank you all for hanging out with me. You know, I really appreciate it. This is 𝐜𝐴𝐳 signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate it each and every time you guys show up. And I do hope to see you next time, whether it's tomorrow for Terror from the Void or Friday for Long War. Ciao, everybody. And if you're over on Twitch, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. No, Twitch people, please don't leave. We're going to raid somebody.